Welcome to our executive interview series at the Elastic Public Sector Summit presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash and I'm here with Chris Townsend, Vice President of Public Sector at Elastic. Chris, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me, Wyatt. I appreciate it.
So first I'd like to ask, given the exponential growth of AI in recent months, how will that help public sector cybersecurity leaders more effectively identify anomalies across their IT ecosystems and also bolster their cyber defense posture overall?
Yeah, great question. There's a lot of talk about generative AI right now. It's kind of the topic du jour, but we've been using artificial intelligence for quite some time in our cybersecurity analyst side of the house to be able to identify threats and anomalies in cybersecurity traffic. So in terms of the new adoption of generative AI, really we're using that in a different way, and I'll get to that in a moment, but in terms of identifying anomalies in the cybersecurity workflow, that's been there for a long time. The thing that Elastic does that's a little bit unique is because of our open source background, we allow you to incorporate your own AI engines, third-party AI engines, and also you have the ability to make changes to our AI and ML models that we provide, which is unique in the industry.
Interesting. And then what advantages do powerful search, AI, and observability capabilities provide for agencies looking to effectively close some of the cybersecurity skills gaps that many of them still face?
Yeah, so this is a really interesting use, and back to my earlier question, this is where generative AI and large language models start to apply to the actual use of cybersecurity, the user community, the SOC operators, if you will. So let's look at the DoD, for example. They rotate their folks through every 3 years. You got a lot of new folks coming into the Security Operations Center, and you want to ramp them up as quickly as possible. But obviously, cybersecurity is very complex, and you start to see indicators of compromise or threats popping up. How do you educate them quickly so that they can understand those indicators of compromise, understand how to remediate those compromises? So we've built in an AI assistant into our SIM platform. So that allows new users of the SIM to understand when they see something, what is it, how do I remediate it to be able to solve that problem much more quickly and improve their overall skills gap or close that skills gap much more quickly and allow them to ramp and be more effective in a shorter period of time. And then back to the broader question about search and observability and security and how those are really coming together. It's increasingly clear, and I know folks that have been security operators for a long time will know this, but security is a data problem. I just had a great conversation with the CIO at GSA this morning about zero trust, and they're one of the leaders in adopting and rolling out zero trust at scale, using Elastic to do a large portion of that. And it's all about the data analytics capability and understanding what's happening in your environment in real time, what are your users doing, and then how do you make security changes to be able to further better secure your environment in these increasingly open times. So we're seeing this convergence of data, AI, and cybersecurity, and really sets up well for what we do here at Elastic.
Well, Chris Townsend, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to join us here at the Elastic Public Sector Summit.
Thank you so much, Wyatt. I really appreciate your time.